A day after his own moving testimony in the trial against British tabloids, Prince Harry stands with Elizabeth Hurley in court. On January 21st, the Duke of Sussex concluded his own testimony, but he went back to court in London to support Hurley, another claimant, in his lawsuit against the Daily Mail's publishers. Prince Harry is demonstrating his support for the other plaintiffs. On January 22nd, the 41-year-old Duke of Sussex was present at the London High Court when actress Elizabeth Hurley testified. Hurley, 60, was seen arriving at the court with her 23-year-old son Damien at her side. It happened the day after Harry had testified in court regarding his grievances against Associated Newspapers, the company that publishes the Sunday Mail and the Daily Mail. Jude Law's ex-wife Sadie Frost and Elton John and his spouse David Furnish are among the other claimants. Collectively, they charge Associated Newspapers of obtaining information through illegal means. Hurley entered the witness box just after 10:30 a.m. local time on January 22nd and was asked to swear on a Bible to tell the whole truth. Harry took a seat in Court 76. Anthony White, the attorney for Associated Newspapers, then interrogated her. Hurley was questioned about why she hadn't filed a complaint when the 15 pieces she claimed were published between 2002 and 2011. The model claimed that since they were in essence true, she hadn't voiced any reservations. She continued, "I think it's because people were listening to me speak." Hurley started crying about halfway through her testimony. She broke down and needed to take a break after being shown a number of stories, some of which discuss her relationship with the late Steve Bing, the father of her son Damien. She declared that she would never publicly state that she didn't want my son to read. When asked if she wanted a break, she said no. Hurley added, "It was a pretty traumatic time." A few moments later, her voice breaking. Harry's original testimony date was planned for Thursday, so he had already been scheduled to appear in court on that day. However, the schedule was accelerated because of how quickly Associated Newspapers attorney Anthony White gave his opening remarks, which were shorter than anticipated, and were criticized by people close to Harry's legal team. Hurley's testimony was consequently rescheduled for January 22nd. On January 21st, the Duke of Sussex concluded his nearly 2 hours in the witness box on a poignant note. When asked how the process had gone, he responded that the newspapers had continued to pursue him and his wife, Meghan Markle, making her life an absolute misery in the years after he filed a complaint. Harry turned to face the court and spoke about the cost of the case in a broken voice. "This has continued to come after me because I stood up here and took a stand against them," Harry added, his voice breaking with passion. "And they have completely ruined my wife's life, Lord." Harry told the court, "It's only got worse, not better, throughout the course of this litigation. To put all of us through this again is morally wrong. An apology and some accountability are necessary. It's an awful experience." He appeared happier as he exited the central London court building about half an hour after the hearing, grinning and giving a quick wave to photographers and well-wishers. Harry stated in his witness statement, which was obtained by People, that he felt obliged to file a lawsuit in response to what he called vicious and sometimes racist treatment of Meghan, 44, after their relationship began in 2016. This is Harry's third and last court fight against a few British periodicals. Harry and the Sun's publisher came to an unexpected settlement a year ago, with the publication paying 8 figures in damages and issuing an unprecedented apology for illegal acts. That came after he was granted damages in a protracted lawsuit against Mirror Group Newspapers, MGN. Additionally, the publishers covered Harry's legal costs with almost $500,000.